Greetings, everyone. It's great to be with you yet again, even though we're separated by both space and time. I'm still happy to be here and excited to share with you the plan for going forward with AP-CSP during this COVID-19 crisis. The AP has been very generous and as of Friday have submitted the details of what's going to happen for AP testing this year. For computer science principles, it's awesome. Your final exam, which it has been canceled. So your score is going to be completely dependent on the create performance task at 60% and the performance task at 40%. The deadline has also been pushed back to May 26th, but we don't need that long because we were almost done with the explore performance task. So we're in awesome shape. And our create performance task was done first semester. You're already familiar with the criteria for both the create and explore performance task, but the scoring rubric has not changed from the original rubric that I've been showing you all along. I'm going to ask you to join one of two groups. One group is not going to be submitting, and they're not going to submit their performance task for this year. They're not getting AP credit, so they need to get their money refunded. The second group is going to be finishing the write-ups and is going to be trying for college credit. So you get to pick which group you're going to be in. For the group not submitting, I'm going to ask you to complete the survey below or on the survey page in Google Classroom. And I'm going to then ask you to pick a pathway of study from the activity board slide deck provided within Google Classroom. I'll also be contacting you to show you how to get a full refund for the AP if you paid for the test. If the district paid for the test, the district will get the full refund. But this is very generous of the AP. Never before in the history of the AP have I seen them so flexible or give anyone an opportunity at a refund. For those of you, most of you, I expect you still want to earn your college credit. And it's going to be easier than ever for us because we're almost done. I'm going to give you some, or provide for you some videos done by a friend of mine, Jill. And she is going to help guide you and help you double check your tasks, your write-ups for the Explore Performance task so you can do the best possible. And that walkthrough is going to be on this timeline. On week 1, this week, I'm going to ask you to do the reconnection activity and then review the 2A video and review your 2A write-up. And then on the second and third weeks, I'm going to ask you to do the same with 2B, 2C, 2D, and 2E. And then by the fourth week, I'm going to ask you to submit to the AP your Explore Performance task. Now, it's possible Tony Evers' decree does have us possibly back in school on that week. And so we might be able to submit that together in class. But it's also possible that we won't be getting back in session. I just don't know what's going to happen. But I've kind of timed it out so that hopefully we'll be back. There's a possibility anyway that we'll be back together to submit that Explore Performance task together. But if we can't, more details will be coming soon, and you'll be able to submit that on your own. After that, I have this activity board packed with free computer science classes, materials, and things that I'm going to ask you to complete independently and then check in with me. The AP has been extremely generous in altering their assessment protocols and working with the universities to still accept the AP credit despite not having the same rigor that they normally have. This is a big advantage for us. However, there's also a downside to that. Keep in mind that everyone gets this advantage, and the AP grades on a curve. That means getting each point on the AP-CSP rubrics are way more important than they used to be, because now 100% of your grade is based on the performance tasks. And there are only 8 possible points to earn, remember, for the Explore Performance task. Each of those 8 points will be a big differentiator between you and other people. Remember that most people even people who barely did anything when we did those practice scorings, they only missed a few things. So you really want to make sure that you are giving this maximum effort. Watching those videos, even if you watch them at 1.5 times or 2.5 times speed, so that you can absorb and double check to make sure you've met every one of the criteria on the rubric. The walkthroughs by Jill are incredible, and I really encourage you to watch them closely and make sure you're getting all the points. I look forward to seeing you all online via email. Again, even if separated by time and space, we still get to work together and finish this year's amazing AP-CSP course.